Hey guys, Will here with CreateStudio. In this video, I'm going to show you 3 different ways that you can work with transitions inside of CreateStudio 4. Let's go ahead and get started. All right, so I'm in my timeline and I've got several scenes already laid out here, and I want to add a transition in between this first scene and the second one. Now, the easiest way is to use the one-click method, and if I put my mouse in between these two scenes, you'll see this green transitions box appears. So I'm going to go ahead and click that with my mouse, and it's going to open up our transition window. Now, if I hover over each one, it will then preview what that transition will look like. And then I could just choose one. So let's go ahead and let's do the skew up. So I'll select that. So now if I play this part back, it will then play that transition that I selected. So again, really easy and fast way to work with transitions from directly in your timeline. All right, so the second way to work with transitions in CreateStudio 4 is to go to our transitions tab here on the left-hand side. So I'm gonna open this up and you'll see this opens up all the reveal transitions we have available to us in this tab, which is really awesome. And if you find something you like, in the bottom right corner, you can click on the download icon and then you will be able to use that transition, right? So let's go ahead and say I want to use this guy. So what I can do is I can drag him onto this scene here, and you'll see that it opens up the effects panel here on the left-hand side. And here is my reveal conceal effect. So I can turn this on and off if I want to. Then I do have 2 options, right? So I can use this as a reveal transition, which is trying to play at the front of my clip here, but I already have a transition there. So I want to put this at the end. So I'm going to go ahead and select my reveal conceal, turn off reveal, and do conceal. So it opens up here at the end. So now when I press play, it'll then play that transition into the next scene, which is a really awesome thing to do. So again, that is located under transitions right here on the left-hand navigation panel. If you do not see this, you may need to go over to your interface layout here. Sometimes it's set to minimal and it may be up at the top under transitions, but then you can also have the left bar selected there, and then it'll be here on the left-hand side. So just depending on what interface layout you have set to, it's going to be in the transition section though, either on the left-hand side or up here at the top. All right, so the third way we can work with transitions inside of CreateStudio 4 is by navigating to our studio section, scrolling down until we see the transitions folder here. Open this guy up, and here we can navigate and see all the different transitions that we can then download and then bring into our session. So for example, let's say I want this explosion transition to happen. You can then download it in the right-hand corner there, which I already did. And then I can just drag this guy straight onto my timeline. And you can already see it's sitting there in the timeline, and then I can position it to however I want. So let's just punch in here a little bit so we can see what's going on. So again, it's not quite happening the way I want it yet. So I can take it and just pull it to the right a little bit. So now the explosion will happen. And then when it comes back, there it is. So now let's play it back nicely. There we go. So that is another way that you can work with transitions inside of CreateStudio. So we have the one-click method, we have our transitions, and then we have in the studio section, we can then navigate to our transitions folder there, right? So again, really cool, powerful ways that you can work with transitions inside of CreateStudio 4. Hopefully you got some really cool, quick tips out of this. Can't wait to see what y'all create. I'll catch y'all in the next tutorial.